everybody, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I want to show you how I made this mini Kirby inspired squishy. I've realised that I've never done a Kirby DIY on my channel before, which absolutely was crazy to me. So I was like, I know, I'm going to make a mini squishies today, as I haven't been making many squishies recently and I have had a lot of requests to do so. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it.
So to start off with, I took one of the red magic balls that I ended up using for like my cake pop squishies a while ago. If you've been around for a while, you'll know what I mean, but these are just foam balls that I use for like clown noses, magic tricks, that sort of stuff. I also took an offcut of memory foam from making a squishy recently, which was the soy sauce squishy. If you haven't seen that, I'll leave the link to that down in the description. But I just rounded out some shapes to make them into the feet. If you haven't watched my previous squishy videos, like recent ones, you wouldn't see that I use this new glue. This is the best glue for squishy making ever. So if you want to get into squishy making, I highly recommend this glue. It's not an ad, nothing like that, but I bought mine off Amazon, so I'll leave the link down in the description. Again, just so that you can check it out easy. It grips really well and it doesn't leave hard spots, which is amazing. So I just glued on the feet, and then I took some earplugs, which I actually got from Poundland. I cut them at an angle and then stuck them on as Kirby's arms. Once I had the shape fully complete, I then took a barbecue kind of bamboo skewer, stuck it into the shape so that I was able to, leave it so it would dry. I then took some puffy paint mixture and started painting on layers. So I put a really thick layer on the top and then left it to dry, and then did 6 more layers in the same way, but making sure those ones were thin, just so it built up a nice kind of shiny base. Once I was happy with the base and all the air holes were covered, I was then able to paint on the details. So I went in with a red and painted the feet, and then a black and painted on the eyes. I like to swap and change and stuff like my squishy upside down and all to make it all even, and that really helps me out. I then painted on the mouth, so just went in with a darker red shade that I used on the feet, and then used a darker pink for the blush either side of the eyes, again using a tiny little paintbrush. To add the blue to the eyes, I just took some of the Scribbles fabric paint, added that onto the black, and then added some white highlights to the eyes as well. I used all sorts of paints in this, including homemade puffy paints and just store-bought ones from like Tulip and stuff.
So this is how the squishy has turned out. I obviously used the magic ball for the body, so I didn't have to round that. I did make the feet out of a little offcut, so I did have to cut those out, and then I used obviously ear plugs or ear, what are they called? Those little ear things that go in your ear. I think they're called earplugs. Just from Poundland, and yeah, I had a few left over from the DIY mini ghost squishies that I made near Halloween, and it's just worked perfectly for the little arms. I think it looks so cute. I took reference from a picture of Google. I'll insert it here so you can see it and how it's turned out, and I'm really happy with it. I have got a hole in the bottom from where the skewer was, just to, hold it up whilst it was drying. But I've actually left that there just so that it's easier to get air in and out and that sort of stuff. Weirdly, it does look like a little butt, but we won't talk about that. Anyway, so the time has come to see how this squishes, because that is one of the main things. And it squishes. It's really soft because of the magic ball. It's not that slow because of the hole, but I mean, if I put my finger over it, we can see it. So maybe I need to make that hole a little bit smaller so it's a little bit more slow rising. But I'm really happy with it overall. I think it's super cute. I think I've got the colours kind of spot on, as well as the face. And yeah, I really like it. I think it's just going to sit on my shelf anyway, so I've got a bit of paint on my hand still, but hey ho. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed today's video. Let me know if you have any requests for any future videos, anything like that, down in the comments down below. I'll be sure to reply to any of your comments, any of your questions, anything like that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon for another video. Bye!